Hello, my wonderful friends. Magus with you. And today's message is meditating on Asha. Hear me, it is the pathway to divinity. It is the way from earth to heaven, from the lie and illusion to truth, from mental pain and suffering to peace. All the masters knew and practiced this. You will never grow into the likeness of God good if you don't turn your focus from the druge, the lie, the illusion, and focus only on Asha, the highest truth. Meditation is one pointed focus on the idea, the entity, with the objection of fully comprehending it. And the more you understand it and you know it intimately, you begin to merge with it. Carnally minded is death. Spiritually minded is life. What you meditate on, you will become. It will become also your reality, because our world reflects what is in us. If you think on violence, you become violent. If you think upon lust, you become lustful. If you think upon lack, you become greedy. If you think upon fear, you become angry and hateful. But my friends, if you think continually on purity, on Asha, you become pure. And you got to watch every day. Be so sensitive to what your eyes see and your ears hear, but be even more careful of what you think, for that is what you will be. If you can just be mindful of what fills your thoughts, you can actually foresee and foretell your future. And isn't that beautiful? For it is by law impossible not to become the embodiment of your thoughts. They are spirits that actually possess you, and you take on their characteristics and their mannerisms and even their fate. So purposely enter your meditation focused on higher things, so you yourself will be lifted higher, taking into yourself the spirit of peace and love and freedom. You can set your body free by setting your mind free, setting it free from that lower thinking and negativity. You got to take control of your thinking, and you will regain your life. You'll regain your peace. You'll be creating a new path to better things, and that's all by meditating on Asha. It's so simple, putting our thoughts on the highest truth. It's the very Holy Spirit of the Eternal One and His names, and my friends, it creates magic, setting you free from the fetters and restrictions of this carnal world. When the world gets sick and diseased, then you are able to say sickness and disease dies when it touches me, because you have merged with the Eternal One. When men die, you can say, I will live and not die. You will be able to say the Eternal One, the loving Father, and I are one. A petitious prayer without meditation, it is absolutely powerless. It cannot save, it cannot heal, and it will not provide. But when you meditate, my friends, a transaction takes place. You trade in your identity and you receive good spirits. You lay down hate and anger and greed and malice, and you receive love and kindness and peace. Your ego dies, and then you are reborn in spirit's likeness, not because you requested it. If your salvation prayer, healing prayer, is only a request begging a deity, it will not work. You must meditate, understand, choose, exchange. What does religion teach you? They tell you to ask God to save you, ask God to heal you, ask God in your heart, like He's sitting up somewhere saying, okay, I will help that person and not that person. I love that person, but not that person. Good Spirit has done all He's gonna do. He is perfect. He is health. He is salvation. He is love. He can only be what He is, and it's already offered to you. You have to align with it. You have to accept it. We are free will beings. If you want to be saved, enlightened, healed, protected, happy, peaceful, it's all up to you, and you have to meditate on Asha. That might mean things like turn off the TV, leaving negative friends, taking control of every thought. And that's going to take a little work at first, to choose love over hate, to choose peace over disease, to choose good over evil. All the religious, churchy folk who fight me on this, my friends, I see it. They are always discouraged. They die in their sin and their addiction and their feeling of separation from God, and they leave this earth crying out, always begging a deity to help them that never shows up. And they always have some reason why. My friends, it's so simple. Do you want to stop playing religious games today? Here it is. Number one, God is all good. Good and God are the same thing. He has been misrepresented in the world religions as hating, warring, killing, and that is the idea, the entity of God that they have received in their hearts and minds. And the world reflects this mixed monster God who loves sometimes and he hates sometimes. He's at peace sometimes and he wars sometimes. Good spirit has no attributes of the evil spirit. So number one, you must raise your idea of who God is. He's not Jehovah. He's not Allah. He is perfect perfection. He is bliss. He is the eternal one. He is pure love. When you restore his image, you can then restore your image, and the true image of the world will be restored by meditating on Asha, the highest truth. I love you. I love you. I love you. Do me a favor. Share this message with someone today. You can change a life. Someone's praying for this message today. Hit that arrow, and I love you guys.